Welcome. What we're going to talk about today is one of the most foundational skills, I guess we'll call it, to any activity you're going to do. And it's being able to maintain the position that you want, that you desire to maintain, regardless of what's going on. We call that bracing. And at the foundation of bracing is posture. Also dialed into that is breathing. So we're going to look at all those three things today. This is going to be a very high-level overview, but again, it's foundational to any type of sport, activity, or physical pursuit you're going to be doing. Maintain the desired position, breathe effectively, and overcome the forces that are happening. So we're going to do that in a couple different ways. I'm going to teach you proper posture. I'm going to teach you how to breathe while bracing, and we're going to look at a common exercise that, such as the plank, and I'll show you that toward the end of this video. All right, let's dive in. Posture. Now, a lot of people, when they say proper posture, they stand up straight, which is great. We want to try and stand as tall as we can, but a lot of people go like this. Typically, we spend a lot of time at the computer, we're like that. We stand up tall, but without over-exaggerating, a lot of people actually pull the rib cage down and get them into proper alignment. So if we drew a straight line from the ceiling down, or plumb line, it's going to go through earlobe, this little bump on your shoulder, your hip, just behind your kneecap, and just in front of your ankle. So all of those should be aligned. If our butt's sticking out or our hips are swaying forward, we want to align those parts. And again, this is a very simple process, but I'm not going to get too detailed into the specific alignment details. The next part is breathing. Now, when we breathe, you might think of yoga breathing, for example, and it's nice and relaxed, 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out, and your belly rises and falls, and you're literally lying on the ground relaxed. Now, that's awesome for relaxing. However, when we're doing something active, we need some activation through our core to be able to maintain that position. Otherwise, we just slump and gravity takes its toll. If we're carrying something, we're doing something, it pulls us out of position. So we have to be able to maintain our posture and brace our core and pelvis. And the best way to do that is when you stand up tall, put your hand on your belly and just cough. As soon as you do that, you're going to feel that your pelvis pulls into position and the core muscles, they activate, which is great. So what we're feeling now is some good tension through the body, but not over or excessive. We're not like this, just enough to hold us in position. We can still move freely. Now, when we breathe, the tendency is to relax your core. So maintain that posture, brace it, and then breathe into what I call the propane canister. So think of the propane from your barbecue. The canister is the same height or the same size, whether it's full or whether it's empty. So you're going to set the canister, and then you're going to breathe into there. The first third of your breath fills the canister. The second third of it starts to increase the pressure in that canister, and you might feel the pressure spread around to the low back. Some people say breathe into your kidneys. If we kept breathing in for a full deep breath, the third phase is our rib cage expanding. Because the lungs are expanding, it stretches the rib cage, but we're still maintaining that tension through the core. A lot of people, the first thing they do is go, and they breathe through the chest, and their chest rises and falls, their shoulder comes up, and we call it stress breathing, and your body treats that very differently. So up tall, set your canister, breathe into the canister. When you exhale, there's still tension there, and you maintain your position. So that's a good practice thing to do. You can practice this standing, you can practice it laying down. I'm going to show you how you can practice it doing one of the most common exercises, a plank.